Hi there, it's Holly the Twister Sister back with another free balloon animal tutorial just for you. Today we're going to learn how to make an adorable birthday cake hat. Alright, so this is a design I've been making for a few years now. It's really cute and it gives you something to do with the geo balloons, which are sometimes hard to figure out what to do with these. Although if you have a bunch of geos laying around that you don't know what to do with, head on over to thetwistersister.com where you can learn how to make these stunning princess blossom balloons using these geos for the dresses or the main part of the princess. And if you start using these for princesses, you will go through them fast. Trust me, I have experience with this. Today we're going to be using these little guys to make a cake. Now I know I've seen this design floating around the internet before, but on my research I could not find out like who came up with this idea first. I know a lot of people do it, so I'm not sure who to credit for this. If it's you, just leave a comment or message me or something. But I'm gonna show you how I do this and turn it into a headband that's really fun for people to wear. So we're gonna need 3 260s for our birthday cake. You can pick any colors you want. The main thing is usually you're gonna want a yellow 260 for the flame of your candle. And then you're gonna need a color for your candle and a color for the frosting on the cake. And then of course you're gonna need 2 geos. I've chosen a yellow and a pink one so I can have like a yellow cake with strawberry frosting because that's like my favorite. So I'm gonna start off with the candle part of this, and I'll be using the blue balloon for my candle. And we don't need to blow this up very much at all. So I'm just putting like 1 puff of air in here and I'm gonna tie that off. Set that down. Now we need our yellow balloon for the flame, and grab yourself a pair of scissors. I like my nice zebra scissors here. And I'm gonna cut these off, the balloon off from the tip of the balloon, the not nozzle part, and make maybe about a 2-inch cut there. And we're just gonna put a little bit of air in here. And I like to leave a little bit of uninflated part on the tip of our candle just to kind of give it that flame look, kind of like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tie that off. And then I'm going to also tie another knot here in the end of our tail just so that I have a little something extra to grab onto in a minute. So that is what I've done there. And now we're gonna take our flame, that second knot that we made, we're gonna put our finger on it and put it right on top of the nozzle of our candle balloon and shove your finger down as far as you can inside of here. Use your other hand to grab it, pull this finger out, and now you can twist off the top of this really well and push your balloon back up, kind of get everything arranged how you want it. So we've got a little flamey balloon on top, and then carefully let go, and the friction should hold that together just like that. Now I'm going to tie the rest of this off really tightly here to the end of our balloon. Just make a simple knot, just like that. And then I'm going to cut off, leaving about a 1-inch tail. I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to tie it around that tail just so I've got a couple tails here that I can use to tie this onto a headband. Okay, so now we're done with the hard part. We can blow up our geo balloons. So we'll just blow them both up the same size. Sometimes I do the top part a little bit bigger than the bottom part, and it kind of looks like a muffin top, which is cute. So there's that you can do. I'm just gonna blow both of these up the same size for now. And there we go. So all we want to do now is just kind of arrange these so they're sitting on top of each other. You want your nozzles lined up in the back. And then you're going to take the tails of your candle and thread them down through both of the holes in your geo. So I've got one tail coming through. I'm just going to pull another one out. So I've got 2 tails coming through down here. And I'm going to thread these through the second geo grab onto that nice and tight. And now, holding these two, to grab the headband on the top of my head. And I'm just going to tie that directly onto the headband. Now the only thing bad about this design is if you take the headband off of the balloon, then the whole thing falls apart. So it's kind of dependent on the headband. Okay, so that is the cake hat so far. Now it kind of looks like a cake now, but it could look a little bit better, and the frosting is really going to help finish this off. So I'm going to grab a white balloon for my frosting, and I'm just going to put like maybe 2 pumps of air in there. And we're just going to do a string of pearls, bubbles, whatever you call them. This was the hardest thing when I was like 10 years old and I had my first balloon kit. And there was a picture in there of a bunch of grapes. And I wanted to make them so bad, but I could not figure out how to make these stupid bubbles without them unraveling on me or popping, or it was just a point of frustration for me. So don't be frustrated if these are hard for you too. They were hard for me at one point also, so we all go through that phase. Just keep at it, make sure you twist them really well, and always hold on to the first one. You don't have to hold on to the rest as you're twisting them, just as long as you're holding on to the first one and the one that you're working with. And I'm going to grab my cake, and I've got just enough here to reach it all the way around, and I'm just going to tie my 2 ends together very tightly. And cut off the extra tail bits there. So now you can see that frosting really is now starting to make this look like a cake. And I just realized I did this opposite of the way that I wanted to, because I wanted the yellow to be on the bottom, but I guess it works like this too. Cakes can be all kinds of colors. And then what I'll usually do to finish this off is I'll take some Sharpies and just do some Sharpie art on here. So maybe write happy birthday, do some dots for, what are those called? Sprinkles. Put some polka dots on it. That's always fun. So I'm going to decorate this one real quick and I'll be right back. Ta-da! So there is our fun little birthday cake hat all finished and decorated. I just wrote happy birthday on it and put some polka dots around it. This is a great one for adults and kids. Everybody likes to wear this on their birthday because it's attention getting and fun, but it's not like too over the top, and it's on a nice headband, so you don't have to worry about like sticky balloons in your hair, and some people don't like that. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, then go ahead and subscribe so you get notified every time I put out a new video, usually every Tuesday on Tutorial Tuesday. Alright, so I don't know if you could hear some meowing going on. This is my cat. She apparently wants to be on YouTube right now. So there's Daisy. Say hi. She's a very nice kitty cat. But, so that's Daisy. I'm going to put her down now. And I will see you guys hopefully in next week's free balloon animal tutorial. Bye-bye.